EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Daniel Carlson set to
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go here in Inglewood. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Their own 21-yard line.
Set. Lion. Set.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he'll get about 8 on that run. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, run. Set. 12. Ready, run. Run.
First carry here for Lamarian Hampton. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. Go.
On play action. Now Herbert. The throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
5-9.
Now it's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden, the second. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run. This is Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready, run. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing right. That's Johnston. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A 6-yard
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Broncos nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
Complete to number 85.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Denver.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Hold the race. Come on. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. On the ground, Hampton. there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, going to mark him a yard short.
But it's 4th down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for his offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball. And I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Ready?
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The catch made there by Sutton. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Now, faking the give. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll get this out wide, and he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Come on, set.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Set it up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Henley. And the Chargers will take over at their own 15.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set. Kappa. Home trips right.
To throw is perfect. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Room to run at the 30. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
Chargers.
It's a big one for the Chargers.
1st and 10 at the
And even 30 yards.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set.
On play action now, Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Captain trying to work inside. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
80. Run. Baylor tight. Switch. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Let's go. Black 80. Black. Set.
Here's Herbert. Going for it all. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers move out on top. 14-0.
Broncos nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18 run.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36.
Line. Set. You're out. Go.
No play fake. Herbert. Downfield, that's constant. He's got it. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
A gain of 24 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a third down and 4.
59.
To throw, it's Herbert. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A return now from the 4. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go now.
They'll motion a tight end right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That pickup good for 29 yards.
29 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Now a handoff, running right. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Broncos are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at 28-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. But now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 60
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Line. Flow.
Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Yeah. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
We'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. Throwing again, Herbert. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and
Goes without
goal.
saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Let's go.
Herbert to the air again. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for.
And goal.
And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Hey, camper.
Herbert to the air again. That one taken in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. Chargers extend to a 24-3 lead.
Broncos 3. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. 18, 19, Charger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He connects with Mims. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready. Come back. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready, up.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 14.
Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Jeanette. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Jeanette.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball. He just couldn't make the grab.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40.
Set. Line. Set.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Very
Chargers.
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and is taken down at the 21-yard line. Third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Rangers, 76, 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Complete to Josh Oliver.
15 yards through the air.
15.
First down, Broncos.
First down, Denver.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Yards on the pickup.
Like the old
It's
adage, you
second
run
and
to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down, Broncos.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
A tight end in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70.
He'll drop to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go, let's go. Lion. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
On the pickup.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Let's go. 21. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here's Hampton. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
59.
Throwing now is Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's
18 on the gain again. And another first down.
26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
Hampton going to get it on the zone read. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6.
380.
Throwing, Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chargers have the first down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this one in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No! Let's go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Pass brought in by Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
19 light. 77 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And he's going to be out of bounds here, and his guys will have it to start the 4th. Time has run out here in the 3rd quarter.
380.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Baylor. Hey, this is way. 380. Bring it up.
Herbert to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had.
Incomplete.
Instead, he does not, and it brings up
It's
second down.
and 10.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
Set. Don't stop. Set.
On second down, here's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
To go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
380. Whoa. Hey, go lion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the
19
2-point
Tiger,
conversion.
19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
That one's batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Home troops right. Set. Go. Lion.
On 1st down, Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Through the middle of the field. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, LA. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll take a shot with Mims. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll lead to a second down. Now a give on the ground. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
The 43-yard line.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Broncos.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At their 48-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Michael. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Third and 5.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. He connects with Mims. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch.
First down pass.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first
It's
down.
a gain of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Run. Set. Hey, race. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line.
To number 25.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. To gain of 43 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Broncos. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. Broncos have cut the deficit to 5.
Chargers 38. Broncos 33. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
First down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2 minutes remain. in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
380.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. To the 20. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 45 yards.
10 yards to go.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 59, 59.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown Chargers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Broncos 33. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Cut 19, cut 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st down, Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. This one complete to Oliver. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Complete to number 86.
It'll be a pickup of
It's a
10.
gain of 10.
Good for a Denver first down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 50, 50. Go.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
First and goal, Denver.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They bounced back from the loss last week.